Hey, what's up? What's going on? I'm Shells and
Tico.
That's Tico. And we're actually doing a review video basically on a transgender homosexual testimony video. This was actually my first time seeing one of these. And actually the person that we're talking about is
my ex.
Her ex. And I was really, I really related to her a lot on the video because I do come from a Christian beliefs and background, but I'm an adult and I have also researched certain things. So yes, I do believe in God, but I feel like I take the Bible to certain extents. There's a version of the Bible called King James Version. And I read through history that King James was homosexual himself. So a man wrote this Bible. I pray to God, and every night I reverence Him in my daily life. I feel and get that bond with Him. I hear Him speak to me. Everybody has their different beliefs. I also have a sister who doesn't believe in God. She's an atheist. But my mom didn't raise us to be the way we were. Unfortunately, that's the way she feels. I don't judge my sister, and hopefully I don't think she judges me. Now, this definitely goes in response to this video because she says that, she's been delivered. Deliverance also comes with the fact of having so many things out here tempting us. Deliverance comes with temptation. We're gonna fall short. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I feel about it. You're tempted at all times. You're not perfect. Who are you to make a video and tell you about your testimony when you fall short every day? I don't understand that. Live your life. But on another note, I want to say that I am a tomboy because I don't like the word stud. Stud is in reference to a man, and I don't want to be a man. I don't want to be a man. I never have wanted to be a man, ever. This is what I'm comfortable in. This is what I like to wear. This is what I feel. When you get dressed and throw your swag on and look at yourself and say, ooh, and you hop out fresh, that's how I feel when I hop out fresh on y'all dog game. It's always been like that. I never liked pink. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why I didn't like baby dolls. None of that. I don't want to be a man though. Never have. I love my vagina. I embrace my breasts. It's cool. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? No offense to anybody that tried to change their gender. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go against that either. That's you being who you are. And that's what we've been talking about. It's like people always look at me and already assume, oh, you want to be a nigga. I fought niggas my whole life. I didn't fight girls. I fought niggas. You know why? Because they had problems with me. I guess they were, what's the word? Intimidated because I was a girl that could have been better than that basketball. I might have jumped out of that tree before they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, stop judging. Don't be so quick to judge. You know what I'm saying? You never know what a person's been through. You never know what they go through daily. Anything.
Live your life. Be happy. If you're on a repetitive cycle of being with a woman and you feel bad for it because you feel like it's wrong in God's eyes, I come from a Christian family as well. I pray to God. I love God. He loves me back. I have my relationship with Him as well. Everybody's a sinner. Nobody's perfect, as she said. You go on a continuing cycle of you have your first girlfriend. You're with her for a couple of years. You leave her for God. Okay? You have another girlfriend right after that because all of a sudden that you're trying to transition into a female, femme, whatever you want to call it, you get into another relationship with a woman, okay? You leave her again for God. Then I come into your life, third relationship, and what I saw, we was happy, but she claims to be unhappy, which is fine. In the video,
in her video,
she's unhappy, okay, which is fine, cool, now I know. But you left me for God
again.
So are you trying to find God or yourself? Because this is a repeating cycle and you're damaging yourself over and over again if you do not live your life of how you are born this way. Gay isn't a lifestyle that you choose. Yeah, okay, now all the cool kids are doing it. Cool, whatever.
Well, they'll have their day. They'll get their whatever they're doing. But I'm not going to apologize and beat myself up every single day that I have to live about this way that I feel. Every single lesbian or gay man can relate to this. I don't feel like, no, I'm the only person that feels like this. But for you to play with people's feelings like you do, all of these 3 relationships that you said you've had, you play with someone's heart and their emotions. You know what I'm saying? After that first time, after that second time, 3 times. So what I'm looking at is, I wouldn't be surprised if I see you with a girlfriend a couple of months from now.
Let's see, a couple months or a year from now. You've got this testimony video. I mean, you're going all out.
It's not fair for yourself either. Stop doing yourself that at the same time.
Right, and this goes for anybody out there. Not just for this particular, not for my ex.
Definitely.
I mean,
but when you fighting with yourself between your beliefs and God, you have to find a middle ground. You have to find a common ground, because you will drive yourself crazy.
You will.
If you're not strong enough to carry out those actions that you're trying to change and make changes in your life.
You're trying to please other people, and you think by pleasing other people, and they make you believe, oh, now this is what God wants. How do you know what God... Oh, so now you know what God wants? I mean, everybody...
Oh, it says it in His Word. Man has written this down. They said we have not been living forever. The clouds, the sky, that gives me God. The trees, this earth, that gives me God. Me waking up in the morning, that gives me God. I thank Him every day, all day. I don't want to go throughout the world living and thinking there's nothing greater and bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? So no, to the people out there who think that, you know,
because you're gay, God doesn't love you.
Right? That can't be true. He's too merciful. You know what I'm saying? He's not like us. He don't do the things that we do.
Yes, God is perfect. Nobody else. God accepts you. G-A-Y.
You heard me? I never heard of that. You heard me?
If you are struggling with a battle of what the Lord wants, and if you're not happy within yourself, stop trying to make everybody else happy. Be yourself. Stop. Just pray to God, and He will take you where you need to go.
I'm a living testimony every single day. I'm alive. I can use all my limbs. I'm blessed. Like, I'm a living testimony every day. My sexuality doesn't define who and what I am at all. And anyone who knows me can tell you that. And I give advice for you to feel the same way about yourself, because it brings you to a sound mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta live this life ourselves. Like, why do we have to worry about what everything else, how everything else goes along?
Rather, like, why are you so worried about what everybody else wants you to do? Rather, it's your parents don't want you to be gay. Your sisters, your cousins, your family. I mean, even your friends. I mean, but you cannot help who you are. You did not choose this. If you are truly a lesbian, transgender, gay man, gay woman, bisexual, you want whatever. It's who you are. Just be you.
Please,
basically.
Please. Like, stop fronting.
Because
you don't want to call nobody out. You know what I mean? But stop fronting. You hear me? Like, I'm gonna get gangster at the end of the video. You know, stop fronting. Don't stop bringing girls through certain things because you're going through a phase in your fucking life. Stop doing that. Second of all, you need to keep it real, all the way true. Don't be trying to make no videos and you ain't fully recovered. That's not, you didn't mention in the video that you still doing homosexual things and still have those feelings from time to time. Keep it real. If you trying to testify to somebody and help another young girl who's going through the same thing, keep it real. Don't make her feel like, so you still never get those urges and those feelings no more, you know? Okay, so you stop wanting to have sex. Are you still not attracted to a woman when you go in church? Do you not look at somebody ass in that sucker?
Right.
Temptation, nigga.
And that's human. It's just being human.
Man, look, my joint running out, you heard me? I feel like we done covered everything.
I feel like we did too. But at the end of the day, for everybody that's going through hard times as far as trying to figure out who you are and who you believe that God wants you to be, don't listen to the people around you.
Find yourself.
And that's it. Like I said before, God accepts you.
Paint this picture when the colorblind is hanging with you. Fell on my face and I woke with a scar. Another mistake living deep in my heart. Wear it on top of my sleeve in a flick. I can admit that it did look like yours. Why you resent every making of his? Tell me your purpose is petty again. But even a small light, they can burn a bridge. Even a small light, they can burn a bridge. I can feel the changes. I can feel